Good evening. Mr. Hutchinson. I might have slipped up now and then and addressed him as Lee. He'll always be in my mind that big, impressive fellow I have known for 70 years. Now, I was maybe 4 years of age when I became aware of this big man. He and his young family living across the street from my house. That was down on South 8th Street in Dutchtown. I remember big smiles beneath the dark rimmed glasses on that big man's face, friendly, and I think even from my first seeing him, somehow familiar. I also became aware of a girl in his house, a daughter about my same age. Now, she and I would sit on the street curb right in front of our houses and talk, half yelling at each other across 8th Street. Once in a while, I'd get permission to go over and play. We'd climb a big old maple tree in the tree plat. I'm pretty sure he and wife June kept a close eye out. Gotta watch those Dutchtown boys. Leatherwood Creek was half a mile across the field behind his house. A little farther if you walk to it down South I Street Hill. That's the same Leatherwood Creek you've all read about. Now, my memories with my brother and our parents in and around that creek are from 20 years after the events in Mr. Hutchinson's short stories, but his recollections sure sound familiar to me. Boys will be boys. My view of Mr. Hutchinson changed only slightly when I started my schooling at the old Lincoln Elementary on 8th Street. I discovered him there as a teacher, and within a couple of years, principal. Of course, I thought that big man from across the street had to have a big job, and at the time, I don't remember knowing of his remarkable past, or so thinking that from a school principal's job, that was just the next super thing to do. But of course it was. Mr. Hutchinson was the way I had been encouraged by my folks to address him, but then at Lincoln School, I knew on my own I had to refer to him as Mr. Hutchinson. And I'm thinking that he ran a tight, disciplined organization at Lincoln. I certainly got a rewarding start there in my education and life. Now, I don't remember seeing him smile as much there as around his house farther south on 8th Street, but still, he was a strong and familiar face. Now, that was at the beginning of the space age. I and 3 other boys in the neighborhood decided to create our own rocket program. While we were at Lincoln, then in junior high school, and then high school, we built and launched model rockets on weekends and holidays. The neighbors, certainly Mr. Hutchinson included, had thoughts on our successes and non-successes. Remember, Mr. Hutchinson, they were model rockets, not bottle rockets. More years went by. The Hutchinsons moved to a bigger house, and he got a bigger job. I went off to university, to jobs around Indiana, and beyond. Through those years, family, friends, and the community, of course, drew me back to Bedford. I'd run into Mr. Hutchinson time and again when I was in town. He was always positive, curious, and encouraging with that big smile and firm handshake. And with each encounter, to my mind, there was that deeper, nagging sense of familiarity. Then one day, several years ago, I received an interesting phone call from the mayor's office. It was Marla Jones calling. She told me of this idea Mr. Hutchinson had for a historical marker at the site of the old, original Lincoln Elementary School building, there in the heart of Dutchtown. But the idea was just that, an idea, until there was funding for it. Well, heck yeah, I was up for that. Let's help. That was fun, for me anyway. You folks did all the organizing. I just showed up. There was a fundraising dinner and a friendly grilling by Mr. Hutchinson in front of dozens of family, friends, old and new, at the new Lincoln School. That was one year. And the next year, the public dedication of the Dutchtown marker at 9th and 8th Streets. The big man can not only write, he can make big things happen. And always, in my eyes, with a strong handshake and that big smile, then and today, friendly, familiar. Thank you, Bedford Rotary, and particularly Donna Brumbaugh, for reaching out to me. I do apologize and I regret not being with you all in person. But please know that it is with thanks for the invitation and with great pleasure that tonight I present this video letter to toast Technical Sergeant Mr. James Lee Hutchinson. Thank you, Mr. Hutchinson. And I do know we are more than acquaintances, but out of respect, you will always be Mr. Hutchinson to me. Thank you for thinking of me as a participant. I am for that, in this moment, honored. You deserve all the heartfelt words in the toast tonight for all your contributions to our country, to this community, to me, and the innumerable people you continue to encourage and inspire. Thank you. And keep doing all the super good things you do. Oh my, it just came to me. That big friendly smile, that strong handshake, those dark rimmed glasses, and back when we were first acquainted, all beneath wavy dark hair, you were familiar. I think I saw Clark Kent. Congratulations on this evening.